Alright, check this out, yo. First of all, I completely rebuilt the prototype for the first level in the second act to compensate for the way we do the walls when we have the actual artwork in. So now, sorry, 1 second. Yeah, so anyway, it was took me longer than I'd like to admit to figure out exactly how to set it up properly, but as you can see, the walls are a lot thicker here. And then I had to think about the fact that it's like each room has its own wall, because before all I had was well, if you take a look at yesterday's video, it was all just like one thin wall, right? Like something like this, just thin walls, just connected, all blocked off like this. You know, everything was just kind of like done like that. But in the actual final versions, each room has its own distinct walls connected to the walls of the other rooms, and they're all pretty thick. So I got the thickness down using the other art, the actual proper artwork that we have, and then I don't know, and then I made it I made it so that every single room has its own distinct wall setup. As you can see, I had to alternate colors so that I didn't get confused, otherwise it would all blend in, right? But now you can distinctly see every single separate room and every wall. So hopefully this should result in nice and easy final results for when I send it over to my artist to do the proper artwork for it. And then secondly, I went ahead and animated both types of the first enemy type in the second act. And I decided to go with red for the guys who block you and blue for the guys who get killed in one hit. Now I still have to, I mean, they mostly work. There's just a couple problems. One is I added what I was talking about. Well, maybe it'll be easier to just show it. I added the like how they parry you. See how he moves forward a little bit, so it forces you to have to actually go across him again. The only thing is this little, I guess it's a bug. I don't really know why they're doing it, but you can see there's kind of a delay between when you clash with him and him like sliding. I don't know if you can notice that, but it's like you hit it and then he dashes. But otherwise, it's pretty cool. Oh. The attack is pretty cool too, I think. I got more of the setup for the second level finished as well. As you can see, the like particles and stuff are all on the proper floor now, and the guys are pathing correctly. There's a bunch of others under the hood stuff that's all fixed up. So tomorrow I just want to figure out why these guys are doing this weird delayed like dash thing. I don't get why they don't dash instantly. So I'll fix that up. And one other thing too, which I think I've mostly figured it out, is the actual sizes of these characters. Unfortunately, a lot of their sprites are like, they seem to be different dimensions. I'm not really sure what happened there. So I had to manually, inside of Unity, scale them so that they all match up with each other. When I put them in by the default, they were like absolutely massive. They looked like giants. But I think they look decent now. Maybe just when they first, I don't know. I think it looks okay. Maybe they look a little small? No, I don't know. I think they look okay. But I only have the one blue guy, but he's the dude that only takes one hit. That guy said. The run looks like... I think it looks a little silly sometimes when, I think just because there's like no floor, so it kind of look like they're like flying sometimes or something, I don't know. Alright, anyway, this is pretty sick, and you got the sheath and the sword that fall off there. I probably need to make that sword smaller too, I think that's a little oversized. But otherwise, everything else is looking pretty sick. So yeah, gonna continue with that tomorrow, and then yeah, make sure these guys are all working well, and then actually do a proper balance of some sort here. Figure out the rest of the stuff that needs to be done to get this working under the hood. There's still a couple things like the background and probably one or two other things I'm forgetting. And then yeah, just do some final testing of the level. Make sure it feels good. And hopefully I should have the basic template for all the future levels for this act finished by tomorrow, and have this enemy working perfectly by tomorrow. And then I can just start blasting through all the prototypes for the rest of the levels for this act. Looking forward to it. And am I in the middle of... Am I in the throes of? Is that the right way to say it? Am I in the throes, in the midst of a World of Warcraft Classic addiction? Yes, but I'm still getting work done, so don't judge me. Signing off.